Hi everyone, my name's Kevin and welcome to Exploration Theme Parks. It's definitely no epic universe, but it'll do. Today I'm here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Let's go walk around the park and ride some rides. Alright, just parked at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It is currently 10:26 a.m. and the park opens at 10:30 a.m. And really, the real reason I wanted to come today is for a fencing project. Let's check it out. And ride some rides, of course. And I need to eventually get back to Hurricane Harbor. I haven't been there in forever. And they've like repainted every slide, which is nice. They're giving all these, especially Hurricane Harbor, giving it some love, but just making these little updates to the parks. Little updates to the parks just go a very, very long way. And like this, they put these wiring on these poles so people don't walk in the tram road, because I mean, now they're starting to run the trams more, which is nice, because it is a 2-mile trek to the front entrance. But yeah, they've given the slides some love and some new paint. So you can see they have the sidewalk fenced off, and I'll show you why. It's pretty exciting because I've said it in all of my videos. So you can see here, this is the old fence where that green is. And they're taking that green off. Also taking the fencing off, because up here we can see new fencing. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. That actually looks really nice. And look, it's a gate right here that opens. So they have easier access right there to Hurricane Harbor. Wow. Next they need to repave the sidewalk too. But this is very nice. Look at that. Gotta feel it. Ooh. Let's just hope people don't mess it up. Very nice touch. I am actually very pleased with this, because I say it in all my videos, because the fencing was like tipping over. It just didn't look nice. It wasn't a very good first impression as you come to the park. But this actually looks very nice. And it's gonna be a nice warm day here in Valencia, California. I'm not gonna be here all day, but try to get on a few rides, take a look at the park. Let's go. And the fence goes all the way over here. Very nice. All right, and since I have the Prestige Pass, I get to bypass that line waiting to get in. I wonder if they got some sort of festival going on. They got some leaf decorations up. Well, let's go find a ride. And Six Flags Magic Mountain definitely has an iconic plaza, entrance plaza, with the fountain, the water feature, the waterfall, new Six Flags sign, Revolution at the top, Red Tower in the background. Very, very nice. But I think I'm gonna head straight back to the right corner of the park. I'm gonna skip Full Throttle. I went on it last time. I need to get some Twisted Colossus up in my life, so I'm gonna head back there. But yeah, you can see the barren landscape behind Full Throttle, and we all know it's for the new Vekoma coaster. It's supposed to come in 2026. Still just leveled. They cleared, the land. Don't think there's been any like footers going in or anything like that. So again, once they start up on that project, I'll do my best to follow along, since this is my home park. But yeah, you can see Gold Rusher right there. And of course, rest in peace, Logjammer. Gone but never forgotten. Yeah, so here's where the Golden Bear Theater used to be. Again, they cleared all the land, which they did pretty quick. Still got that cement stadium seating there, which they might not even take out. But yeah, still nothing going on here. It just looks completely different. And once they put the coaster in, you know, hopefully they put some trees back in, because there were a lot of trees here. And that's what, it's hard to notice, like we forget to notice, but like Six Flags Magic Mountain does have a lot of big trees around, like old trees, and it looks beautiful in the sections of the park that have it. But yeah, it's gonna be a new vekoma. Forgot the term for it, but it's like a moto coaster but suspended. So that'll be very interesting. It could be an amazing family coaster. It could be very uncomfortable. You know, time will tell. And now we can also say, rest in peace, Superman. Gone but never forgotten. Yeah, it already feels pretty warm in the sun. Gotta love Southern California summer days, because we can start getting those early, even before summer. I don't know if I've ever noticed this park map and guide right here. I think it's pretty new. I like it. Looks open. And last time I was here, they were still working on this bathroom. It looks to be complete. Yep. Looks like it's all done. Looks nice and fresh. Completely tore it down and rebuilt it. Got a water fill station, that's nice. Got the ramp up right here. Yeah, they're doing a lot of work to the park, which, you know, obviously we all love new roller coasters, but you want to make the park, you know, just look and feel nice overall. And that's really why, you know, Knott's Berry Farm always has more attendance than Six Flags Magic Mountain. Alright, let's go get Twisted. It's not even open yet. Alright, Twisted is not open yet. She just told everyone, so gonna hop on Scream while I'm here. I feel like every time I come here though, I have a plan of action of like what coaster I'm gonna start with, and it like never pans out. That coaster's never open when the park opens. So yeah, funny. Here we go. Alright, walk on to Scream. Not horrible. My last ride a while back was better than this one. It feels like it has a nice rattle to it, and not like a smooth rattle. It's a little bumpy. Let's say that. I do think like if they had the B&M vest restraints on them, it would be a lot better, but you know. And of course, put some scenery in, not just above the parking lot. Put some water in or something. Kind of like Rougarou at Cedar Point. It would make it look so much nicer, but yep. And I don't think that killed enough time for Twisted Colossus to open yet, unfortunately. So for now, I think I'll just take a trip to DC Universe and try to get on Wonder Woman and possibly Batman. It's been a while since I went on this Batman. Went on a couple of those clones in Texas recently. And we made it our way to DC Universe. Teen Titans, Turbo Spin, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flight of Courage. And look, they opened up this right here. It used to have a little wall. And this is where they had Stranger Things Fright Fest maze. I think originally they were going to put a new bathroom and maybe restaurant, but they never did that when they reopened DC Universe. But I like that it's open. Just wish they did something with it right here. So let's just hop in line. And there she goes. Now entering the queue. Alright, just got off Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Sat in the third row. Not as good as the back, but still fun ride. Still pretty smooth. Can't complain. And I have to say, we do exit through the gift shop. And I met a few people in line who are fellow enthusiasts, including mid-course thrills. Had a nice conversation very quickly before I hopped on the roller coaster. Since I'm here and I love Drop of Doom and I love drop towers, I'm gonna hop in line for Lex Luthor Drop of Doom. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, just got off of Drop of Doom. I absolutely love that ride. And I think it's like one of the, I think it's the tallest drop tower in the world right now because Kilimanjaro was taken out. But you free fall for so long, and when you think you're gonna hit the brakes, you're still going. Like, it's a long time. And it's such a long time that the brakes are pretty abrupt, but it's smooth. So like, and you get such amazing views. I got a great view of like the new coaster plot for the Vekoma, and it looks like a pretty decently sized plot, so excited for that. But yeah, Drop of Doom. And right now I'm gonna go see if Twisted is opened. Per their app it says it's open, but as we all know, it's very hard to trust Six Flags apps. And I just wanted to try this new walkway by this bathroom. Not too shabby. And it looks like it's open. Let's go get twisted. So good news is they are running 3 trains, which is amazing to see. Let's go do it. Come on. All right, waited about 5 to 10 minutes for the back train on Twisted Colossus. Good news is they are running 3 trains, which increases your chances of getting a duel both sides of the track, or even at least one side of the track. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get one duel on that ride, which is just like, I would have thought I would have at least had half a duel, but no, not one. Still, though, I love Twisted Colossus even when it doesn't duel, but when it duels, it's on a whole another level, especially if you get both sides dueling. Still think they should put some sort of mechanism that guarantees a duel, and put like a shade thing on if they have to like stop the train, you know, before the lift hill, so you're not sitting in the sun. But it's possible they could do it, because again, it brings it to a whole nother level, and that's what that coaster was designed for. It's designed to duel. So a little bummed that I didn't get a duel on that one whatsoever, but still really fun RMC coaster. And it's not like the biggest or baddest, but the airtime moments are really, really good on that coaster. And even like the stall and the barrel roll are super fun. And I mean, like the laterals on it are really good. Yeah, you have the lift hill in between the layouts, but it makes the coaster, because it builds up anticipation. Go through it again. Again, nice pops of airtime, good laterals. Really love Twisted Colossus, but especially when it duels. Oh, hi. Hi, random Zen Garden. How are you doing this fine day? Oh, hey, Wonder Woman. And we got jamming bumpers, classic bumper cars. There goes Crazy Andy Dude. You know what? I said I would eventually do it again. I'm gonna do Justice League Battle for Metropolis. I think I've only done it once. Let's go. And just like that, it's another Six Flags day. The day I decided to go get in line for it, she goes, sorry guys, we're down. So yeah, not doing Justice League today. And we made our way over to Gold Rusher, a rip-roaring roller coaster. But yeah, they're definitely working on the park, making it look nicer, because it's actually a very beautiful park. Big, spacious, lots of trees, so they just got to keep doing those minor improvements. Like they've added a bunch of new benches and trash cans around, so that's nice. There goes Gold Rusher. Empty train. But I think I'm gonna make my way up to Samurai Summit and get a ride on Ninja. I went on Viper recently. And Ninja is another one that, you know, could be on the chopping block. Rest in peace, Spin Up. And getting that extra exercise in, going up the Magic Mountain. And we made it to the top. And of course, Superman's closed. Closed meaning closed forever. Never to operate again. But they definitely need to do something with Samurai Summit, because no longer Superman. This thing, no longer. This thing, no longer, except for Frat Fest. And they got Ninja and the Sky Tower, which hopefully they put the investment in for the Sky Tower to reopen it. which would be awesome because it gives great views of the park. And Ninja might be on the chopping block, we don't know. Not much going on up here to make it worth it to trek up here, you know. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Let's go. Two trains on Ninja? Let's go.
Now enjoy your ride, sweet sun, your old Ninja, hiya! 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 Hiya!
All right, just got off of Ninja, no wait. I like Ninja, it's fun. Classic aero suspended coaster. Just don't know how much life left it has in it, but it's a good classic coaster. And we made it to the base of the red sky tower. Oh, hopefully one day they reopen this bad boy. And it is nice to have sky towers at parks to give yourself a break and give yourself some nice views. It's been rumors swirling around that, you know, they're gonna make the investment to bring like the elevators up to code, but really haven't heard anything, so time will tell. And honestly, one way to get more people up here is to simply move the queue entrance to Tatsu up here somewhere where it actually belongs, because I mean it's Tatsu, it's a dragon, it matches the Samurai Summit theme if you know they're trying to do somewhat theming. But no, it's down there in Rapids Camp Crossing, or Roaring Rapids. So, you know, they could get creative and kind of build the queue up here somehow and go over the Honda, whatever that's called, that brings you down to the lower part of the park. But that would be an easy way to bring some more crowds up here. Put a food place up here, get the Sky Tower open, you know, hire me. So now we're just walking under Tatsu, making our way down to Rapids Camp Crossing down here, but Tatsu's currently closed, it's stuck on the lift hill. There it is, broken down. I can't imagine if people were on there how they would be feeling right there. Fortunately, there's no one on there. And they got both water rides, Jetstream and Roaring Rapids, open. Since it's starting to get very hot out here, would be nice for another type of water ride edition, or like replace Jetstream with a better log flume. I haven't seen this before. There's walls around Soda Springs. Wonder if they're just doing renovation work on it or like replacing it or something. Yeah, they got a rope across the entrance of Tatsu right now. I don't even know if it's gonna open today. And that's a crowd favorite for sure. I mean, it's, you know, a beast of a B&M flying coaster that's high, even higher up because it's, you know, on the hillside. And then they cleared out, I think there's like a jewelry stall right here in the middle. So it's now a little more open around here. And you know what? I think it would be the perfect addition in this area. Move the queue of Tatsu up the Samurai Summit. Put a coaster station right here. And have a intamin launch coaster similar to Maverick along the hillside back there. One can dream though, one can dream. And we got the classic Viper, which you pick the right seat, it's a pretty enjoyable ride, but I think they should put in the investment, repaint it, get the newer vekoma trains on there with the best restraints. I think it's actually pretty enjoyable for most people. Alright, I needed a churro. Let's go. Alright, I had to get a churro today. Pretty good, nice and warm. Good churro. Alright, so that's going to do it for my morning at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Got to walk around the park, see some updates, got to ride some rides. All in all, great morning. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos. And remember, never stop exploring theme parks.